Hey YouTube fam, welcome back to another food vlog. In this vlog, I'll be making dinner. For dinner, we'll be making creamy mash and steak. So I hope you guys will enjoy watching this vlog. For our creamy mash, I'll be using 6 potatoes. The main ingredient here is going to be cream and butter. So we're going to start off by peeling all our potatoes and chopping them into smaller pieces. So if you're in a hurry and want your potatoes to boil quicker, I'd suggest you cutting your potatoes into smaller pieces, so smaller than this size that I'm cutting. And once we've chopped all our potatoes, this is how it's going to look, but you can slice them into smaller pieces. Then we're going to add boiling water to our pot and a little bit of salt. Once the water starts boiling, we're going to add our potatoes to our pot and we're going to boil the potatoes for 15 minutes or until they're soft. So another way to check if they're soft is uhlabeka foroko. Once our potatoes are ready, we will straining and drain out all the water. After draining the potatoes, you're gonna add it back to the same pot or just a normal dry pot. Then we're gonna add butter and just mash everything down. You can use a masher. I just used a fork because I don't have a masher. And then we're gonna add cream. You can use full cream milk if you don't have cream. Cream just gives it that tsatsa. Mash everything up. So for this mash, I'm going to be using an electric blender, and the only reason I'm using an electric blender or mixer is so that for that restaurant smooth mash, which you'll see as I continue mixing everything up. With your cream and milk, you'll keep pouring hanyani. I just put it at a go because I knew the type of texture I wanted the mash to be. So when I depending on how wet you want it to be. Now that we're done with the mash, we'll be doing the steak. And for the steak, these are all the ingredients. We'll be using garlic butter, chimichurri, soy sauce, almond oil, Worcester sauce, and chutney. I was asked where I get the garlic butter. I do get it from Spar, Food Lovers, and I've also seen it at Checkers if I'm not mistaken. And it ranges between 47-50 rand there. So for my steak, I'm not going to use a lot of things, but you can spice it up with the spices you want to. I'm just using sauces, but the main sauces you can use for your steak is soy sauce, Worcester sauce, and salt if you want to keep it simple. For my spices, I just used the Ahmed beef flavor and the natural tasty flavor. At first, I thought it was a cheese flavor, but and it really tastes nice. Then we're gonna mix all our sauces and spices together. And if you're not in a hurry, you can put your steak in the fridge so that it marinate handle. To fry the steak, I'm going to be using garlic butter. If on a garlic butter, you can just use normal butter and add the crushed garlic. It does work out the same. So just let your butter melt before adding your meat. Once the butter has melted, we're just gonna add our steak. I did fry it on medium and high heat. I kept changing the heat since I was using gas. So I fried it for like 15 to 20 minutes. I kept changing the sides, and every time I felt like the pan was running dry, I'd add a little bit of water. When it comes to my recipes, I don't use a lot of oil, so to minimize using a lot of oil, just keep pouring a little bit of water so that really gravy nyana is so, but in the end the gravy will burn out. So just and be patient. Once you're happy with the color of your steak, you're just gonna let it cool down so that every slice is kaba mushy, and this is how it's gonna look. Then let it cool down for 5 minutes, and when you cut, it's gonna give you an aesthetic look, which I'll show you guys at the end. So we're now gonna do our mini veggies. I used the McCain stir fry, just in fast procedure. One thing I like about the McCain mix is, if fast, you just add a little bit of oil and you cook it straight out of the deep freezer. So add a little bit of oil, fry I think 5 to 6 minutes. So this is gonna add a little bit of color to our presentation. And once you're done, try taste maybe carrot A1 or the green beans. And now we come to our plating, the exciting part. So this is our creamy mash. And when you plate your mash, I think we had to cool it down a bit before dishing it up. So here taste anje go di restauranting ba etsa jwang, even though I'm not that perfect, but the end vision is gonna look appetizing. Then we're gonna add our steak that we cut earlier on. So I was aiming for a restaurant look here with my plating. So what you do on the left, you do on the right. So every plate you dish up we had to be nice. And I just separated my veggies because I want the one plate to be green and the other one be colorful, so that you guys can see the different options you guys can use when it comes to stir fry. Then this sauce, I just added water to the pan once I was done with the steak. Just so that the steak doesn't look dry and presentation, So plate everything. So this is our final presentation. We're just gonna add parsley to the mash for that aesthetic look. I do hope you guys did enjoy watching this vlog. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this vlog.